everybody. Garrett Evans here from AG Evans Photography. This is going to be episode number 1 of my trail camera diaries. I've been getting back into shooting trail cameras. I did some previously, but not a lot. We're going to talk about bears today. It's a little late in the season for bears. It's January 15th, but we did have a good year with red oak acorns and beech nuts. And the bears are still active. I got one on a trail camera just downstream from here on January 9th. So they are still out and about. We're going to talk a little bit about bear marking trees, which I've found several of in this general area, and also bear nest trees. They'll be later on in this video after some clips of just bears kind of roaming around in front of my trail cameras. Thanks and have a great day. So we're coming up on one of my bear marking trees that I had a camera on this spring. Had a little bit of activity, but it was mostly a young bear. The problem is there's like 3 or 4 of these right in this particular area, probably all within a few hundred yards of each other. So it makes it difficult to figure out which one to actually put the camera on. There's not a lot of red pine generally in this particular area, but we do have quite a bit on the top of this hill up near my house. And I've found that the bears love to use the red pine as marking trees. I think they like the smell of it compared to the white pine and the other trees we have around. And I've found probably about 20 of these in this kind of larger area over a few miles north to south, almost in a line in a sense. And you can see where they actually chew on the tree and peel the bark off while they're scratching some itches and using it as a marking post. You can see some claw marks there. So I was hiking up here this fall with a friend of mine, Chris, to pick up a couple of trail cameras, and he noticed this tree. And it's a tree that a couple of beech trees that the bears had actually climbed up into and made what I call bear nests, essentially, where they sit up in the tree and they literally just break all the branches off and pull them into them and eat all the beech nuts when there's a good beech nut crop. And you can see all the branches on the ground here that are broken off that fell out of the tree. If you look up the tree, you'll see these big, large leaf clumps where they pulled all these branches in and sat up there and ate beech nuts. And they break off some pretty large branches in the tree to get these little nests, essentially, and they just sit up there and they chow down and have a good time. Here you can see evidence a little bit, not much, but some fresh marks. Those are from this fall when the bear went up the tree. And if you actually look up here, you can see some older marks that have kind of healed from where the bear went into the tree to climb up. Left the toenail marks going up the tree. And you can get a sense of scale of some of the branches they're breaking off. This is one of the beech tree branches that they broke off and pulled out of the tree. Probably fell out either when they were up there after we got the first couple of snows. And these are actually the beech nuts that they were going after, just the husks essentially. The nuts themselves are gone.